Baltimore, Maryland, where close to 69,000 fans have gathered at M&T Bank Stadium in anticipation of a great game between San Francisco and Baltimore. And now to Tom Hammond and Chris Collinsworth for the game. Tom?
With a beautiful day in the forecast, we'll get ready for today's game. Hi, everyone. Tom Hammond here, along with Chris Collinsworth, gathered at the 6. Chris, I have to say I'm excited about this one.
I think the thing is you have to have good quarterback play, because if you have that, you can withstand a lot of adversity. The team with that definitely has an advantage here.
They go with the toss. He's dropped for a loss. A great defensive effort there.
Did you see how fast that linebacker was on that one? Not only did he recognize it, but when he did recognize it, he had the explosiveness to get there.
Man in motion. Not much time to throw. McAllister catches it. Interception. Tackled at the 33. Why did he even make that pass?
Yeah, Tom, I think he got baited into that throw. He thought the defensive back was going elsewhere. He did a little fake, came back in, made the pick. Just a real heads-up play.
They line up at the 33. The Ravens come out in a single back formation. Flacco sends a man in motion. Makes a cut, and he will be hit and dropped. 4 yards on that play, and that will bring up second down. Here are some of the key players on the San Francisco defense. He'll get the call again. He's dropped at the 27. That's a 2-yard gain.
And Tom, that was because the defense filled up all the gaps. The back was looking for somewhere to run, but by bringing the run blitz, they took away all the holes and stopped them for a minimal gain.
He drops back. He needs to make a decision. Flacco will be dropped in the backfield. It looked like the offense had a really tough time picking up the blitz on that play.
You're exactly right. Those guys had no clue he was coming until it's too late. The key to any corner blitz is disguising it. You can't tip it with the coverage before he comes.
Gets the punt away. So this one goes into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback. It'll be interesting to see how this quarterback reacts after throwing an interception on his last drive. He drops back to pass. Fires it out. Caught out of bounds, incomplete. It looked like he tried to drag his feet as he was going out, but he couldn't get him down.
You know, and sometimes that happens. The quarterback put it in a spot where only he could catch it. The problem was the ball was just a little off target.
Looks to pass. Passes to his left. Tipped it away. And the defender breaks up the play.
Just great position that time on the defensive side. The receiver really never had a chance on that one.
Gore, the lone back. Back to throw. Throws it short. Makes the grab. Brought down at the 30. A solid gain on that pass play, but it'll still be short of the first down.
And there's really nothing a defense likes better than those third and long situations where they can play passively. They don't have to worry about giving up the big play. Just come up and make the tackle. Good hit that time. Good solid tackle.
Lee will kick it away. And boy, did he get all of this. What a punt. Figures takes it at the 23. He's brought down around the 36-yard line. And that was a nice little punt return there.
Wow, I thought he was gone for a second. They did a good job getting to him, at least preventing the touchdown. Of course, they wouldn't have to chase him down like that if they'd have done a better job covering the punt.
Flacco goes with a play pass. He throws on the run. He's dropped around the 46-yard line. So they pick up quite a few yards on that play.
Yeah, really a nice route that time. One of the keys to playing wide receiver is the ability to not only get into cuts, but to get out of the cuts. That time, very explosive coming out of that cut, and it made the difference.
Brought down at the 50. So the back will come away with a first down on the play.
4-yard gain for a first down there. It's nice when you don't always have to throw the ball in that situation.
Baltimore goes with the ace set here. All kinds of pressure. Pass is complete. He's brought down at the 37. A good play fake that time.
It really was. I didn't see it. I thought it was a run play. He pulled it out of there and came up with a nice gain.
4 wide receiver package out there. First down, looking to throw. Short pass to his left. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 32-yard line. Figures picks up about 5 yards with the catch. That'll bring up second down. Flacco is lined up under center. 2 tight ends in the formation. Play action. Surveys the field. He's scrambling. He'll try the end zone. Intercepted. What a hit! And that is not what you want to happen when you throw it into the end zone.
And you just have to be smarter than that. You're in a good position on the field. You have an opportunity to come away with points, and you just can't simply give it back to the other team.
Feeds it to the back. Tackled around the 14-yard line. 2-yard pickup.
Man, oh man, that's what those defensive guys live for right there. A shot like that, and then they always get up and have a little something to say to you as you're going back to the huddle.
Gord will run it again. Cuts back, and he's dropped. And that was a nice job to pick up the first down.
Nothing makes a defensive coordinator cringe more than seeing that kind of run, because then it sets up the play action, and there's almost no way to stop an offense if you can't stop the run and you have to deal with play action.
Tosses it out. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. This defense is definitely not afraid to use their safeties in run support.
And as a quarterback, you have to start to recognize that. You just can't allow that safety to keep sniffing around that 8th man in the box and not throw the football. Essentially, they're daring this offense to throw it, and they're not taking advantage.
He's brought down around the 42-yard line. They pick up solid yardage there.
And I love to watch this wide receiver work. He is so patient with his routes. He gets down low into his cuts, and he really understands what the defense is trying to do to take him away, and he is working them over.
Feeds it to the back. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Ball at their own 46. The 49ers line up in the shotgun. 4 wide receivers are split out. Goes through his read. It's completed, and they get him around the 39-yard line. They pick up several yards there on the pass.
And that fake really was the difference. Not only did the quarterback sell it, the running back sold it, the offensive line did, and the receiver was open for a nice play.
Man in motion. He drops back to pass. He's under pressure. Dumps it out right. And he's out of bounds, incomplete. He caught that one out of bounds.
Well, you could see the receiver doing all he could to keep his feet in bounds, but that pass just let him out of bounds.
Gord lines up as the single back. There are 3 receivers split out wide. He'll get it again. And he makes it out to about the 37-yard line. They pick up 2 yards.
Well, that was the perfect time for them to call a blitz. They got in there, filled up all the gaps, brought down the running back for a short gain.
Majema, the man in motion. Smith drops to throw. He throws it. He's there for the catch. It came loose, and the defense has it. And the defense comes up with a big play there.
Well, the number one rule for a halfback is you have to be able to hold on to the football. All the statistics show you turn it over, and you're going to lose.
The offense will start at the 40, 1st and 10. McGahee is the deep back as they line up in the I. There's a play fake. They get to him. They have to find a way to provide better protection for him.
You're absolutely right. There was not a very good blocking scheme on that one. If you can't get them blocked with 5 guys, you got to start leaving in 6, maybe even 7. These are tremendous pass rushers in this game today.
Drops back. He's under a heavy rush. He's tackled right around the 40-yard line. Short pattern results in a completion for the offense.
You know, that's not one of those plays that's a huge gain by any means, but that's really the essence of an offensive game plan. You have to start hitting some of those short intermediate routes, and that begins to open everything else up.
He fakes it, passes, makes the reception. Tackled at the 49-yard line. That one worked just as they drew it up.
Good pass, good catch, I agree. Sometimes there's really nothing you can do as a defense to stop a well-executed pass play.
They go with the run. He's hammered in the backfield. No one picked up the linebacker, and it cost them.
And when your defensive line can handle their guys up front and not allow the offensive linemen to get down on the linebackers, it really gives those linebackers a chance to look great.
Big play, D.
And they get him at about the 37-yard line. This running back just showed off some nice ability there.
Yeah, the offensive line did their job. They created enough of a seam to get him up into the secondary, and then he was able to explode from there.
Here's the halfback. He got depleted, so at the most, he gains a few inches.
Boy, he just took a shot on that one. As a running back, the last thing in the world you want is a short gain and a big hit.
Back to pass. Throws out to the right. He's tackled around the 24-yard line. That pass is good for a first down.
And he had some zip on that one, didn't he? He reared back and threw that one about as hard as he could.
Offset I formation in the backfield. First down, looking to throw. Brings it in. Tackled at about the 11. And they pick up the first down with a pass to the tight end.
If you're going to try and stop a tight end from catching those types of balls, you have to get physical with him at the line of scrimmage. If you give him free releases, he's going to wear you out.
McGahee gets the call. And they get him at the 9. McGahee gets 3 yards on the carry. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 9. McGahee is the single setback. The Ravens put a man in motion to the right. Tries for the end zone. And it's tipped away. Mason was unable to make the catch on that pass attempt. The offense facing another third down here as they line up. The Ravens line up in the gun. 3 wide receivers are split out. Flacco calls for motion left. Looking to throw. Passes to the end zone. Almost intercepted. And it'll be 4th down following the pass deflection.
Just terrific play by the defense. They followed the quarterback's eyes, made a quick jump on the ball, and were all over that one.
He's got it. Good job putting that kick right on target, and it goes through for 3 points. He kicks it off. Taken at the 5. At the 30. He's hammered at the 33-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. They motion to the left. Pitch out. He's pushed out around the 29-yard line. Good work by the defensive line there.
Yeah, it's really up to the offensive line to at least get your running back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe from there it's his responsibility. But if you can't block any better than that, it's going to be a tough day for this running back.
He drops back to pass. Throws it short. Tackled at the 38. And another connection that goes for good yardage.
And we really see the trust that is developing between this receiver and the quarterback. That if the quarterback has confidence that you're going to be where he thinks you're going to be, he will throw it to you more often than he'll throw it to somebody else.
Not much time to throw. And he caught it. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. A spectacular catch.
Boy, and the quarterback got away with one there because that was tight coverage, but his guy just did what he's been doing all season long, and that's going up and making a tough play.
They're going to pitch it. He gets out to about the 48-yard line. That's a 1-yard pickup.
Nice call there by the defensive coordinator, coming with the outside linebacker blitz, which really put some pressure on this group up front.
Back to throw. Short throw to the right. He didn't get back to the line. That's a 2-yard loss.
Boy, that's just great anticipation by the defense there. They saw that play coming and were all over it.
Smith back to pass. And they get to him. I would expect to see a little better protection from the guys up front on the offensive line.
Yeah, I have to agree. When you start giving up sacks like that, it really changes the complexion of the game. And I think in particular, the quarterback who has this clock in his head working, he starts to anticipate when the pressure is going to get there. And if he starts thinking it's going to happen sooner, all of a sudden the timing of your offense is completely off.
Lee kicks it, and man, did he get a leg into this one. And it'll be down at the 3. What a great punt to pin them deep.
When you go for a punt to pin a team deep in their own territory, the last thing you want to have happen is to have it end up in the end zone for a touchback, because it just is a letdown for the punt team. Now you've got them backed up inside the 10-yard line. Nice play.
He drops back. Scans the field. Right through his hands, he almost had the pick. A great play by the defense to knock the ball away.
And these defenders have been close all day. You better be careful if you're the quarterback. One of those is going to turn into an interception.
He's brought down at the 7. McGahee picks up 5 yards with the carry. It's 3rd and 5. The Ravens come out in a shotgun set. Here's the give. Hit and drop behind the line. He'll need to mix it up a little better to avoid these 3 and out.
I don't know. I thought they looked pretty mixed up on that series. I didn't see anything go right.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Makes the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. Smith drops back on first down. Gets the throw off. And they get him about the 43-yard line. Pass completed for a gain of 8. It's 2nd and 2. Ball on the 44-yard line. San Francisco comes out with 2 tight ends. The defender gets him to the ground. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. 3rd and 2. Ball on the 43. And this may be 4-down territory if they can't get the first down here. Still a lot of time left, but at the end of one, the score is 3-0. From the 43-yard line. He fakes it. Under heavy pressure. Had his hands on it and dropped it. Norris was his intended target on that one, but they can't complete the pass. 4th down. The 49ers are lining up to punt this one away. They're trying to pin them deep with a solid punt right here. They get this one off, and it's a great kick. Into the end zone for a touchback. They were forced to punt on their last drive. Baltimore goes with the ace set here.
Let's go right. Let's get it right here.
They go with the run. He's tackled at the 23-yard line. 3 yards there.
Well, that time the outside linebacker came on the run blitz. They got some penetration and shut down the play.
Flacco lines up in the shotgun.
48. 21.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. Pass completed. He gets knocked out of bounds at the 43-yard line. That's a first down right there. Might want to play them a little tighter, maybe even go to man coverage.
Yeah, it's pretty tough to play a zone coverage against this quarterback. He does a great job in recognition, and that time you could see him move the zone defense just a little with his eyes before he threw it in there.
The defender was able to get a hand on it.
And really, that came as a result of pretty physical play at the line of scrimmage. They're banging these guys around and not letting them get into their routes.
He's looking to throw. Defense is getting pressure. Bats it away. Layton was the intended receiver on the play, and it falls incomplete. It's 3rd down, 10 yards for a first. Ball on the 43-yard line.
48. Scatter. Let's go get it, baby.
Looks to pass. Passes it out. Brings this one in. He shows no hesitation and gets it in there to get the first down.
Yeah, you wouldn't hesitate either if you were standing back there in the pocket. I say the heck with it. Get it out of there fast. Let somebody else handle it for a little while.
388. Left call. Reload. Screen.
Setting up play action. With the catch. Knocked out of bounds at the 33-yard line. Everything seemed to work perfectly on that one.
And that's a pattern that this team likes to run. You know they've been studying that all week on film, and yet they still can't stop it.
He fakes it. And it's caught. He's brought down at the 28-yard line. Pretty nice read on that play to find the open man.
Yeah, the two of them really have been working hard, building a rapport in practice, and now you're starting to see some of those results out here on the field.
Blue 45.
He'll get the call again. They tackle him for a loss. The defense just ate up that play.
Well, those defenders get paid too, and every once in a while they win the battle. Clearly that time they were all over this offensive line.
On play action, throws it short. It's incomplete. The quarterback led the receiver just a little too much.
Yeah, he put a little too much on that pass and forced the receiver to make the catch out of bounds.
And he got plenty of distance on this one. And he makes it. And he put that one through nicely.
It's a pretty rare kicker that can kick a ball that far with that kind of accuracy. That was just a cannon shot.
The kick is away. Robinson fields it at the 1. Loose ball. Rawson recovers the loose ball. They nearly gave that ball away. That was close.
You can almost feel the air being sucked out of a stadium whenever a ball hits the ground on special teams. Everybody goes,
Smith hands off on the delay. He lost yardage on the play. The offensive line didn't get much of a push on that play, and the runner was stuffed.
well, that's what happens when defensively you get every gap covered. There is simply nowhere to go with the football. No chance for the running back that time.
Smith hands it off straight ahead, and he's drilled at the 13. Nice stop on that play.
Yeah, great defense at the point of attack, but also very impressive the pursuit to the ball. They were all coming there.
Back to throw. Gets rid of the ball. And he's knocked out around the 21-yard line. A third down pass got them good yardage, but not quite enough to convert.
Yeah, that was a tough third down situation. They got the good completion, a good gain on the play, but probably asking too much out of the receiver to try and break that many tackles to pick up that first down.
Punts it, and he got a good one here. Figures fields it at the 34. Tackled at the 48-yard line. I really like this guy's ability to return kicks.
Yeah, you know this guy's been back there making plays since his college days, his high school days, pee-wee football, flag football, playing touch in the back. This guy can break it no matter where he is.
Fakes the run. Comes down with it. And they get him around the 44-yard line. Good job locating the gap in the coverage on that play.
You know, that's the kind of pass pattern I used to always love to run, because if the defense is even a little bit lax in their coverage, it's pretty easy to get that one in there.
There we go. Tiger, tiger, tiger. Hey, watch this, man. Watch the reverse.
McGahee on the inside handoff. Brought down at the 42. That's a 2-yard gain.
And you can really see the defensive play calling becoming a little more aggressive now. They're blitzing on passing downs, they'll blitz on run downs, and that can really put a lot of pressure on an offensive line.
Dumps it out right. He steps out at the 44-yard line. And for as good of a catch as that was, this offense now has to deal with a 4th down. Gets the punt away. It'll go out at the 23. The defense could do no wrong the last time this team had the ball. They'll get the ball here at the 23. The 49ers set up in the gun.
Green 88! Green 88!
Smith drops back. Throws on the run. He lost it. Nata recovered it. He's got to find a way to protect the ball a little better, Chris. That was a very costly fumble.
2 hands, big guy. 2 hands in this league, or you're going to cough them up.
They'll start this drive at the 23-yard line. First down now and 10 to go. He's dropped for a loss. That defensive lineman just seems to have a knack for finding the ball carrier.
You know, listen, I would never want to block a defensive lineman. So, I've seen these guys. I know these guys. They're big and they're nasty. But at least from an offensive standpoint, you have to try to get in their way.
Roger. Come on now.
He drops back. Dumps it out left. He's brought down around the 20-yard line. He gains about 4 yards there. That'll make it third down. The Ravens come out showing 3 wide.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Come on, Dave. Get off the field now.
He throws left. He's dropped at the 15. Completed pass gives them a solid gain through the air. They'll wind up just a little short of the marker.
I just don't like the play call there. You have to take a chance to throw the ball beyond the first down marker to give your offense a chance to keep this drive alive. Now you have a really tough decision to make.
And he makes it. He makes that one pretty easily and puts it through for 3 points. Decent kick. Rossum from the 6. They get him at the 26-yard line. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. The backfield is in the offset I formation. He looks to throw on first down. Catch is made. He's tackled at the 45. You can tell these guys practice that play quite a bit.
Yeah, I can remember hearing stories about old-time players in the NFL that literally they could go out in the pitch black and make throws and catches without really even seeing the ball. That's the kind of timing we're seeing today.
What a hit. I don't think he even saw that guy. They get 3 yards on the play.
Ouch. You take too many shots like that as a running back, you start peeking around a little bit before you get that football.
He's looking to throw. Rockets it. And it's knocked loose. Bruce was the intended receiver, and he can't bring it in. They line up at the 48. Baltimore brings in the nickel here. Gord on the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. That defense just came up big on the play.
Well, I'll be honest here. I really thought they would pass in that situation. You call a run, hoping you catch the defense somehow off guard, but that time they were not off guard.
Lee will punt it, and he absolutely boomed it. The ball will go into the end zone for a touchback. They had to settle for a field goal on their last drive. They take the field again, looking to put up another score.
We'll make this run, baby. Middle. Green 88. Jam free. Green 88. Touch. Single. Peel and single. Bang right.
Back to pass. Looks for a man open. Oh, and he dropped it. And it's batted away at the last minute by the defender.
Just when it looked like the quarterback might sneak that one in there, a late pass defense and a good play.
Brought down right around the 20-yard line. McGahee gets about a yard on the play. San Francisco brings in the nickel here. Flacco will look to pass. Rifles it to the left. Hit him in the hands, but he can't hang on. And the pass will fall incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And those are the kind of big third down plays you have to have on defense to get the ball back and give your team a chance on offense.
Gets the punt away. Rossum takes it at the 43. He's brought down at midfield. They couldn't do anything against this defense on their last drive, and they were forced to punt. Gord alone in the backfield. Gives to the back. What an open field tackle. Gord gains around 3 yards on the run. 2nd and 7. Ball on the 47. Gord lines up as the single back. He's dropped at the 47-yard line. Maybe a yard, and that makes it 3rd down. 3rd down now, 7 yards to go. Ball on the 47. Smith is in the gun. He has 3 receivers. Here's the halfback. Dropped behind the line. What happened on that series, Chris?
The defense was good and the offense stunk, Tom. What else you need to know?
And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. Punts it, and he got a good one here. They down it at the 1. He did everything that was asked of him on that punt.
Yeah, that was a great job. He kept it in the field of play. It was downed inside his opponent's territory. All the return man really could do in that situation is just get out of the way.
McGahee on the handoff. Tackled right around the 2-yard line. McGahee comes away with 2 yards on the carry. Offset I formation in the backfield. Brought down around the 6-yard line. Just about 3 yards there.
And that's why you send all those guys to plug up the holes, and that time there were no holes, really, and he was lucky to get anything on the play.
Looks right. Throw. And he caught it. What a pretty pass play.
Run the ball, sell the run, play action pass, and it really just opens up your passing game. The key to throwing the football in this league is running it well, and this play action is starting to work.
It's the tailback. He didn't get back to the line. May want to dump that one.
Yeah, I think that one's already in the trash can. You probably won't see that one run again. But I will say this, that penetration does that to any offense, and that time they just got in the backfield.
He's looking to throw. Intercepted. He's brought down at the 11. And the defense just picked up their 2nd interception of the half.
Well, they're reading the quarterback's eyes, and any time as a quarterback you look too long in one direction or at one wide receiver, the defense is just going to break on the ball, and they've been taking advantage today.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 11. Smith is under center. They'll come up in an I this time. San Francisco sends a man in motion. He drops back. Not much time to throw. He's dropped for the sack. The blitz caused some big problems for them that time.
Yeah, that was definitely not a good play for the offense. I think they were anticipating a blitz to one side. They got it from the other side, and the quarterback ends up getting sacked on the play.
And they get him at the 13. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Come on, D, let's get off the field now.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Let's stop 48. 48. Sorry, get you under there, baby. New call. Let's go quick game. 44 press. 44 press.
Smith back to throw. Down the middle. Makes the catch. Brought down around the 11-yard line. And they don't get much on that completed pass, leaving them well short of the marker.
You know, it's kind of hard for me to analyze that play because I have no idea what they were thinking about. You have to at least make an effort to pick up a first down.
Here's the kick. It's good. He put that one right through the upright. Here's a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. He'll return it from the 1. At the 30. Brought down at the 33. Quarterback threw a pick on their last drive. Let's see if he's able to shake it off. McGahee, the lone back. Baltimore motions left. Hands it to the back. He doesn't get back to the line. He tries to wriggle away, but he's stopped for a loss.
Well, Tom, the offensive line just didn't get any push there. They've got to do a better job knocking those guys off the line of scrimmage.
Flacco drops back. Looking for a receiver. 2 minutes to go in the half. The quarterback put that one too far out in front of his receiver, and he couldn't stay inbound.
He tried to make a safe throw there, but the receiver was open. It didn't have to be quite that cautious and just let him out of bounds.
Looks to pass. Strong throw to his right. He took a shot at the 42. Nice pass, but not enough for the first. That'll bring up 4th down.
Pretty nice play that time. They picked up some good yardage, but they lost the battle on 1st and 2nd down and left themselves in 3rd and long. Just too much to overcome.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. He'll take it from the 18. He's dropped at the 36-yard line. The last time they took the field, they were able to come away with 3 points. There are 3 wide receivers split out. The quarterback in the gun. San Francisco sends a man in motion to the right. They'll throw on 1st down. Is there for the catch. He's brought down at the 36-yard line. They complete a long pass play.
After a big play like that, it's really important for the offense to get in the huddle and get out, keep this attack going. Right now they have the defense on their heels.
And he catches it. Brought down at the 27-yard line. A gain of 9 yards on the play. That'll make it 2nd down. Back to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. Good job there by the end to get in there for the sack.
Man, I'm really impressed by that guy out there. You know, you try to single block him, you can't. You try and double team him, you still can't block him. There are some guys in the league that are just too good.
Hill motioning to the right. He's looking to throw. The pocket is collapsing. Completed. And he's knocked out around the 16-yard line. A good play to the tight end that time.
And tight ends are so big that as coverage people, it's tough to figure out how to defend them. If you're on their left side, they throw it to their right side. If you're behind them, they throw it in front. Tight ends are tough to cover.
Smith has completed every pass on this drive. And it's picked. I thought that was going to be a touchdown.
You know, it's so easy to be really critical of a quarterback in this situation, but sometimes defensive players just make remarkable plays, and that was just a great defensive play.
45. Screen here, Twan, screen. Hey, say. Touch. Let the belly flip.
He throws right. Out of bounds at the 25. That play fake is good for a gain of a handful. 2 tight end formation this time. Flacco hands it off. Tackled at the 27. McGahee gains about 2 yards on the run. And we've come to halftime here. The score at the halfway mark is the Ravens 9, the 49ers 3. Kicks it off. He'll take it from the 2. They get him at the 26-yard line. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. Offset I formation in the backfield. On play action, looking for an open man. Out of bounds, incomplete. They complete the pass, but he was out of bounds when he brought it in.
Yeah, that's a pretty safe throw there where only the receiver can make a play on the ball. Just a little too wide on that one.
Blue 45. Zebra.
Little handoff. And he will lose yardage on the play. It looked as if the offensive line just collapsed on that play.
And it looked like this defensive line just beat him off the snap. Sometimes those guys can time out the quarterback's cadence, and if the quarterback doesn't start changing that snap count, his offensive line is going to really struggle.
Throws it short. He's brought down right around the 30-yard line. Good pass and catch, but it won't be enough to convert.
I always have to snicker a little bit when I see a pass play like that. I can almost hear John Madden talking about, how can you pick up the first down when you complete the pass short of the sticks? What are they thinking about? And he's just so right.
Gets the punt away. Rossum fields it at the 30. He really didn't have any room to work on that punt return.
Yeah, that certainly wasn't one of his best efforts there. Maybe if he would have gotten a little more help from his blockers, he could have broken one out of there. You know, sometimes it just takes one good block to create a seam to get one up the field.
Inside give. Brought down at the 36-yard line. The halfback runs for 4 yards. They line up at the 36. Offset I formation in the backfield. There's a play fake. Throws it out. And he's knocked out right around the 50-yard line. Nice job by the quarterback to hit the tight end for a decent gain.
You know, tight ends may not come up with those real explosive plays down the field all the time, but they sure are a nice target for the quarterback.
Back to throw. Under heavy pressure. Leaping catch. There was some heat on that night.
Yeah, he scored a few style points with that one, but more importantly, they pick up the first down.
Gore gets it on the inside. And they get him right around the 32-yard line. Maybe a yard on the run by the halfback. San Francisco is going with the offset I backfield. Hit hard at the 34, and they were not able to get much there.
And so many times you hear offensive coordinators criticized because they don't try to run the football enough. Well, when you get stuffed in the backfield like that, you understand why they would rather call the pass play.
Smith will look to pass. Looks for a man open. There for the reception. Brought down at the 22-yard line. On 3rd and long, they get the first down, but it was close.
That's just great offense right there. Anytime you have a 3rd and long situation and you can execute a play like that for a first down, I don't care how close it is still 1st and 10.
On the ground with a tailback. Hit and dropped behind the line. Nothing doing. They stop him for a loss.
And I really like the discipline of this defense. You never see these guys trying to do too much. They control their gaps, and that time there was nowhere to go.
Gives to the back. He lost yardage on the play. That cornerback just made this offense look bad.
One of the tough things about trying to get a cornerback blocked is how athletic those guys are. If you're a fullback or an offensive lineman or somebody out in front trying to make that block, it's just tough to get a hand on those guys. They're quick.
Smith is looking to stay perfect on this drive. Drops the sure pick. An excellent job by the defense of disrupting that last play.
And that was really on the wide receiver. Not much of a route, very little separation, and gave the defense a chance to make that play.
Kicks it, got plenty of distance. He's got it. What an excellent kick.
I don't know about you, but I was getting ready to question the coach's decision on that one, giving him an opportunity from that distance. But boy, did he ever make that coach look smart there.
Not a bad kick. It's fielded at the 2. And he's drilled. What a hit. They could do nothing against this defense on their previous drive. They'll start at the 30, 1st and 10. San Francisco brings in their nickel package. McGahee on the handoff. And he just got hammered. A pickup of about 3.
Not very often in a game does a defender get a clean shot like that on a running back. Typically, the running back didn't see it coming to take that kind of a shot.
Hands it off. He's tackled at about the 33-yard line. McGahee gains around 2 yards there on the delay.
Very effective call that time by the defensive coordinator, bringing the outside linebacker a terrific way to give your defense some help in stopping the run.
McGahee on the give. He's hammered in the backfield. Excellent job by the defense to force a 3-and-out.
Always thought the most important portion of any drive was that first down. It gives you a little offensive momentum going, but anytime you go 3-and-out, it is so tough on your defense. A lot of times 3-and-outs translates to points against your team and a tired defense.
He punts it. And they make the fair catch. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. He fights forward to about the 26. Just a yard there.
And they really ran right into the blitz. That's a time that a veteran quarterback should have changed the play at the line of scrimmage. You could see the blitz coming. He didn't audible and only came away with a short gain.
They go with the run. Gore can't hang on to the ball. Heitman gets the loose ball. He really needs to do a better job protecting the ball. If he doesn't, the backup might see a few carries.
And this is a talented guy, it really is, but he does have a little reputation for putting the ball on the ground.
He drops back to pass. He rolls right. Reed bats it away. And the pass was knocked away at the last minute.
Well, at the end of the game, you go back and you basically say what happened on 3rd down, and you have a pretty good indication of how that game came out. Good play by the defense.
Lee punts it, and he kicked this one pretty well. Figures takes it at the 33. He's dropped around the 44-yard line. What happened to the coverage there, Chris?
Oh, come on. They completely lost containment on that guy. I mean, you just can't let that happen. I'll be honest, they were really lucky they didn't give up a touchdown on that one.
48. 48. Let's go, fellas. Let's go. Yo. Swim.
Flacco hands it off. Tackled at the 44-yard line. The running back gets about a yard, maybe less.
Don't give him a yard.
They come out with 3 wide receivers.
Change. Green 88. Hut. Keep your head, baby. Keep your head.
Looks to pass. And the defense has a heavy rush. There for the catch. Great open field tackle. The completion nets them a gain of 7.
Nice play there. It's only 7 yards, but that's the kind of underneath throw that eventually opens up some throws down the field.
Right. Luke 45. Come on, D. Watch the switch. Stay inside right here. Go left, over right.
Dropped behind the line. Their defense did the job on that series.
Yeah, nice job by the defense there, but offensively, now you have to begin to wonder just a little bit. They go back to the sideline, and you start questioning the play calling to some degree.
That's a tough miss. You rely on your kicker to come through for you when he's called upon. A guy starts missing a few. Not only does it hurt his confidence, but it also hurts the coaches. You got to wonder if they might just start going for it if this guy continues to miss like that. And after that miss, the score remains the Ravens 9, the 49ers 6. Looking for a receiver. And it's completed. Brought down at the 50. Pretty nice pickup on the pass that time.
And that's simply good design and execution on the pattern. They work hard all week in practice to make sure that on game day they have that timing down perfectly.
Gord on the give. A nasty hit at the 48. I don't think the offense expected the safety to come up on the ball like that.
Well, you know the safeties are going to attack the line of scrimmage against the run, but you just don't expect them to get there so soon that they're going to make the tackle in the backfield.
Gives to the back. He's dropped at the 49-yard line. That was a poor series for this offense.
Yeah, the defense barely had to even break a sweat on that one. Defensively, when you can take an offense and get them off the field in 3 plays, that's pretty good stuff.
It's away, and it's a booming punt. They down it at the 2-yard line. Not much the return man can do there.
Yeah, he really did the right thing there. That's just to let it go, get out of the way, and really just give the guy credit. It was a good kick, very fortunate bounce. The last thing in the world you want to do in that kind of a situation is to fumble the football, give it up, short field for the other team, and a quick score.
They give up the safety. Not a real good job on that play.
I can't believe they just let that happen. How do you give up a safety in that situation? Unbelievable.
Drilled at the 47-yard line. They were forced to punt on their last drive. The 49ers line up with an offset eye backfield. Drops back on first down. Tips it away. Bruce was the intended receiver, but they can't complete the pass. Second down, 10 yards to go. The backfield is in the offset I formation. Little handoff. Stiff arms, and he's brought down. Tried the run, but there was nothing available.
And if you can make a running back hesitate just a little, that time you could see there really was no hole, and the running back was just fishing for a place to go.
He's looking to throw. Defense closing in. He fumbled it. And they fall on the loose ball. They're right there to recover the fumble that time, Chris, and they'll keep possession.
It's not often that a fumbled ball bounces right back to you like that. That was just good luck.
The Ravens have everyone on the line. Looks like they're coming after this one. Gets his leg into it, and he got a huge punt here. He fields the punt at the 16. And they get him at the 32-yard line. Pretty nice job picking up yardage on that punt return.
He's definitely got some breakaway potential when he's back there returning kicks. You give him just a little bit of room, he could break it for a big one.
He comes in motion. Drops back to pass. Throws while on the run. Oh, you can't blame the quarterback there. And the hit knocked the ball out on that play.
That's just a big hit right there. No way the receiver could hold on to that one.
2 tight end set.
Luke 45. Block 99, Philly. Let's go, guys. Come on. Solid, close left.
They go with the run. He didn't get back to the line. He couldn't get anywhere on that one.
Yeah, sometimes you just have to admit defeat on a play as a running back and just try and get that thing back to the line of scrimmage.
There are 7 defensive backs on the field for the defense.
Come on. Tiger. Base.
Back to throw. Looking for an open man. And they drop him for the sack. They got him with a blitz that time.
This is one of those defensive coordinators who's known for his exotic blitz packages. He can blitz any time, any down, any point in the game. If you're a quarterback, you usually don't sleep too well before you play against this guy.
He punts it. Makes the fair catch. So before the offense hits the field, let's take the time to let you know that our game is brought to you by EA Sports.
Quick game, 44 screw. Luke 45.
Hands it to the back. Brought down at the 35. 2-yard gain. That'll bring up 2nd down. 2nd and 8 coming up here. Ball on their own 35. 6 DBs on the field for the defense. Drops back to pass. The pass is away. He's dropped at the 44-yard line. And a big catch by the tight end.
And I can tell you this, there's nothing that defensive backs hate more than to have one of those big tight ends in the open field running right towards them.
San Francisco sets up in the eye.
Watch the ball. 48. Wait, what? 48. Zebra.
Stiff arms, and the defender still makes the tackle. Gore comes away with 5 yards on the carry. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Here's the give. He doesn't get back to the line. Nowhere to go that time, as the defensive front got very good penetration.
And that's really the key to stopping the counterplay. Because with all those offensive linemen and the slow motion in the backfield, if you can get penetration, you can really disrupt the counter.
He's tackled at about the 45-yard line. A 5-yard pickup for the halfback.
Oh, man.
It's 4th down. Looks like they're going to punt it away here. And they can really put their opponent in bad field position with a good punt here. He gets it away. This one's going to go out of bounds at the 24. Once again, we'll take this opportunity to remind you that this game is brought to you by the fine folks at EA Sports. First down, looking to throw. With the catch. He's brought down at about the 33-yard line. Great pickup for the first on that one.
And really what makes NFL football so special is the ability of these quarterbacks to throw it and these great receivers to catch it. That's just fun to watch.
Blue 45. Blue 45. Just hit him in the mouth. We need that rock. Let's go.
Scrambles for yardage. And he's hammered at the 38. So the quarterback scrambles for about 4 yards on the play. From their own 38-yard line. They come out with a big set.
Hey, inside. Block 99, right. Close right. Clean 88. Let's go.
On the ground, up the middle. They'll finally get him to the ground at the 28. He just made this defense look really bad.
And you can see a defense, when they get gouged for a big run like that, they all start looking around and thinking, whose gap was that? Who gave up that big a hole?
Come on now. Blue 45. Blue 45. Regular. Clock. Wide.
Short pass to his left. He's dropped for a loss. They lose a couple there.
They did a great job of keeping containment there. There just wasn't anywhere to go on that one.
The Ravens come out with the offset eye.
Regular. 48. Play it.
Both defenses giving everything they have in this one, as the score here after 3 is the Ravens 9, the 49ers 8. It's 2nd and 12. Ball on the 30-yard line.
Let's go. Come on, D. Roger. Friday.
He'll get the call again. And he makes it out to about the 27-yard line. He gains a couple of yards on the carry. That brings up 3rd and 10. Ball on the 27-yard line. Big set this time with 2 tight ends.
Let's go, y'all. Go. Rush. Game 22 press.
Fullback on the inside give. He gets out to about the 25-yard line. That play was stuffed from the get-go.
And it's not very often that I get really excited about defensive line play, but that time the guys up front on defense were just overpowering.
The set down. The kick is up. It's got the distance. And we'll take a quick look at the drive summary. The kick is away. Taken from the 3-yard line. Brought down at the 25. Let's see if the offense can put something together on this drive. They'll take over at the 25. Single back formation, 3 wide receivers.
Blue 45. Tiger.
First down, looking to throw. Surveys the field, makes the grab, and they get him around the 34-yard line. And you won't see the coaching staff complaining about that.
Yeah, coaching staffs generally don't complain about too much when they have a quarterback that has the leadership qualities and the arm strength and the ability that this guy has.
He's dropped at the 39-yard line. Gore gets a nice gain of about 5 yards, and that'll be good for a first down. The 49ers line up with an offset eye backfield. Fakes the run, throws it out. Defender gets his hand on it. The defender got there in time to break that play up.
He did. He was able to get his hands on the ball, but if he had missed that one might have turned into a really big play.
Blue 45.
They hand it off. They tackle him for a loss. Looked for a seam, but he wasn't able to find anything.
And let's give credit to the defense. They had a great push there. They got in the backfield, took control of their own gaps.
He drops back. Dumps it out right. He's tackled at the 44-yard line. Pretty good gain on that completion, but it won't be enough for the first.
And you could see the defense that time. They knew exactly where those first down chains were. They were going to allow some underneath passes, but then came up and made the tackle, and that's going to bring up fourth down. Big play that time.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 35. The offense takes the field, hoping to come away with more than just a field goal on this drive. McGahee on the handoff. And they finally get him to the ground at the 40. And that guy just showed his breakaway speed there.
Pretty impressive stuff. As a back, you have to just keep slamming it in there, believing that hole's going to be there eventually. That time it was, and he took advantage.
First down now and 10 to go. Ball on the 40-yard line. The Ravens go with the I formation. He looks to throw on first down. Thomas gets the interception. That interception puts them right back in the game.
Oh boy, you've got the lead. It's the fourth quarter. You just have to milk the clock, and your quarterback does that. Ugh.
Man in motion. On the ground with a tailback. He fights forward to about the 46. A couple of yards there by the halfback on the counter. Second down, 8 yards to go. Ball on the 46-yard line. Smith lines up in the gun. He has 3 receivers in the formation.
Blue 45. Tennessee. Black,
Looks to pass. Goes through his read. Drops the easy pick. Davis wasn't able to bring it in. Incomplete pass on the play. Big down for the offense as they try to make up the deficit here in the fourth quarter.
Here we go. Take off the top. New 88. Bark.
Here's the halfback. Brought down at the 46-yard line. And they can't get anything on the ground.
Big run stuff that time by the defense, bringing up fourth down. Tremendous play.
He punts it. It'll go out at the 29. The quarterback and his receiver were clearly not on the same page last time, and it led to an interception. Give to the tailback. Tackled at the 33-yard line. He carries the ball for 3, maybe 4 yards. Second and 6. Ball on their own 33. The backfield is in the offset I formation.
We stop the run first. Blue 40. Back below. 374 back there.
And they'll run him again. And he makes it out to about the 34-yard line. A gain of a yard, if anything, on the run. The offense lines up with 3 wide receivers.
28. Here we go, baby.
They keep it on the ground with the tailback. And he's decleated at the 42. He just broke that one for a big gain and the first down.
Boy, that's a killer on third down to allow that kind of run to be ripped off in there. You're thinking, okay, if they want to throw the ball, take a chance on getting a big play, that's fine. But to see a run go for that kind of a gainer, that makes you sick.
Here's the halfback. And he will lose yardage on the play. Not what they were looking for on that play call.
You know, for a running back, there comes a point in time where you say, all right, this play is not working. Let me just get as much as I can and try to get it back to the line of scrimmage.
28. Be on. Here we go. Come on, let's go.
Rifles this one out to the left. goes out of bounds at the 48-yard line. The defense didn't have a chance on that one. Great throw that time.
Yeah, really not much a defense can do when you get a guy that can throw the football like that. You know, you get yourselves in position defensively, you think you're in the right spot, you're going to make a play, and a guy makes a throw like that and you go, hey, that's a good throw.
They'll give it off here. Hit and drop behind the line. The defense deserves a pat on the back after that stop.
Nothing fires up a defense more than a play like that. A third down stop against the run, man-on-man football. The defense got it done.
Punts it. Down in the end zone for a touchback. And that was the last thing they needed to happen.
What a tough break. They're down, trying to make a comeback, and now they're going to have to go almost the entire length of the field for a score. I tell you, it's just been one of those days for them. I don't know, maybe they can get their offense together and turn this thing completely around.
Smith with the give. He'll be brought down behind the line of scrimmage. The offense had a tough time picking up all their blocks on that play.
You know, you can draw up any sort of protection scheme and blocking scheme that you want, but ultimately this game comes down to one big man against another big man, and that time the defense's big men, they won the battle.
He lost yardage on the play. He stopped behind the line for a loss of 1.
You know, sometimes as a quarterback, you have to be careful about dumping it down too quickly. Stand in there, see what you've got working down the field. That time they were all over that quick throw.
Gemma takes off in motion. Drops back to pass. He's running out of time. Pass is complete. He's brought down at the 38. What happened there, Chris?
Well, they got caught in man-to-man coverage on that play, and I couldn't tell if the defender slipped a little bit or not. Maybe he just got beat on the play.
Drops back on first down. And he has room to run. He's hit hard on the play. A good amount of yards that time on the pass.
And running backs who are good receivers are pretty rare. You know, a lot of times those guys, they come out and they're good running the football, but they don't make the kind of plays in the passing game. This guy can clearly do both.
Gore gets the carry. He's dropped at the 46-yard line. The misdirection play gets a yard at the most. 2nd and 9 coming up here. Gore the lone back. Smith hasn't missed yet. Throws it short. Off-target pass. They can't hook up on the pass. Now the offense will be facing 3rd down. It's 3rd and long, and at this stage of the game, there isn't much doubt that they'll be looking to the air to convert. Back to throw. He throws left. Brought down at the 40. Well, the pass was completed. They'll still be short of the marker.
You know, I just don't like that stuff, Tom. I call that chicken offense. You know, you go out there and you act like you're afraid. You're afraid to throw an interception. You're afraid to go for it down the field. You just settle and you bring the punter out. I don't like that.
He carried that ball just far enough to give his team a fresh set of downs.
Wow, what a call on that one. 4th down to come up with a run call and convert it. That really sucks the life right out of a defense.
Little handoff. Tackled around the 30-yard line. 5-yard gain. That brings up 2nd down. They line up in an I. On the ground, up the middle. And that flag was thrown in the area of holding.
Holding. Offense.
And I really didn't see the hold there.
Honestly, Tom, there is holding on every single play. I mean, the rule changes now allow for the guys to grab but you have to keep inside the framework of the defensive player. As long as you do that, it typically doesn't get called. It did there.
Hands it off. He's brought down around the 37-yard line. 3 yards on the run. 3rd down and 12. This is the 11th play of this drive. Back to throw. He throws a bullet out to his left. Bad luck as he drops it. Battle was the intended receiver, but the pass fell incomplete. Kicks it, got plenty of distance. Well, it looked like the set down was good. Maybe he lost his footing a little when he went to step into that one. You know, if kickers get out of their rhythm just a little bit, they can really miss a kick badly. So the score is still the 49ers 8, the Ravens 12. Gives it off. Huge hit. Over 100 yards rushing, and he still doesn't quit, does he, Chris?
No, not that I can tell. I think this guy's in the kind of shape where he could play another game after this one and maybe even another game after that. His stamina is really what sets him apart. I've seen this guy work out. It is simply remarkable.
Tosses it out. He's going to be tackled for a loss. The defense seemed to do everything right there.
And you love to see those linebackers playing downhill like that, not just flowing sideline to sideline, but attacking and trying to get in the backfield.
Let's go. Block,
He drops back to pass, looking for a receiver. It's completed, and he's out of bounds at the 19-yard line. How about that play?
And really, in the National Football League today, if you can't beat the blitz, you cannot win. That time, they executed the play perfectly, and this defensive coordinator may be a little hesitant to call it again.
He didn't get back to the line. He starts out the wrong way and winds up losing yardage.
Well, that's no fun for the running back. It's one thing to get stuffed at the line of scrimmage, but when you start losing yards running the football, that's a disaster.
Gives it off. He's finally dragged down, and now it will be 1st and goal. Baltimore is trying to make this a 2-score game. The defense is in the nickel. Flacco looking to throw. Throws short. He's there for the catch. They gain 5 on the play.
Yeah, very safe, simple play, hitting the underneath receiver for a solid gain.
McGahee gets it on the inside. Gets in for the touchdown.
I always thought that Willis McGahee was very underrated from a power standpoint. You know, I don't know why. Maybe just because he's from Miami. I always thought of him as a speed bag before he got that injury in college. But now you see him in the league, and the way he plays, he's just a powerful guy. He's a big, strong, physical runner, and boy, is that a weapon down on the goal line.
Set down. The kick is up. With about 3 minutes of play remaining here in the 4th quarter. The score, the Ravens 19, the 49ers 8. Kicks it off. Rossum from the 8. They get him at the 28-yard line. So as the offense heads back onto the field, we'll take this time to remind you that our game is brought to you by EA Sports. If it's in the game, it's in the game. They'll throw on first down. Defense closing in. Makes the reception. How about that pass?
There's really no better feeling as an offense, especially for the quarterback position, than to take advantage when the defense is trying to blitz you. They're trying to make you nervous, and you just made them pay.
He drops back to pass. Looking for an open man. Brings it in. What a shot! They hook up for a pretty good gain on that one. Nice pass.
Yeah, good pass and good confidence by the quarterback there. He saw the opening. He knew there was a spot that he could get that in there, but you could see he had the confidence to let this receiver make a play, and that's really what pro football is all about.
He's tackled at about the 35-yard line, and now they'll have to hurry back to the line.
And they're going to have to really start hustling back to the line of scrimmage now because he didn't get out of bounds. Now your offense has to get in that hurry-up mode.
Drops back on first down. Short throw to the right. Brought down at the 26-yard line. Great time for that type of pass. It worked to perfection.
And that was a nice job by the offensive line, allowing the quarterback enough time to survey the field and find the open guy.
First down, looking to throw. He's dragged down on the play. He managed to get in there again. What's going on here?
More and more this game is all about speed, and especially when you're talking about pass rushers. Here you have some of the great athletes, some of the really speed big guys in the game working against offensive linemen who usually that's not their forte.
Tackled at the 18-yard line. He's put up some nice yardage, but it's got to be a little frustrating to have the kind of success that he's had and still be on the losing side of the scoreboard. Changes the play. Smith is looking to stay perfect on this drive. It'll be first and goal. You know, it's really easy to overlook those big guys on the line, but they did a good job picking up the blitz there.
Yeah, there's no better feeling than when you're coming off the ball and you know it's just you and the guy across from you. That's just good old-fashioned football, but you also know typically when you get man coverage, your quarterback is under pressure.
They get the score, but I'm thinking it might have been just a little too late.
Well, one of the problems was they got the score, but it took them a long time to get it. Now they have just a few precious seconds left in this one.
Tiger. Let's go, D.
Smith back to pass. He's been perfect on this drive. Crosses the line. Great job there. They were able to convert.
And you could tell the offense had a plan throughout that drive. Not only did they get the touchdown, but they immediately got the call in for the two-point conversion. They knew exactly what they wanted to do and executed it perfectly.
Here's the onside try. It looks like they recovered it. I like the call to go ahead and try the onside in that situation.
Well, regardless what you say, that was a risky move. You don't make that recovery right there. You're going to give the other team the ball with great field position, and a comeback attempt gets a lot tougher.
Smith sends a man in motion. Nice play fake. And he caught it. He's dropped at the 40. The defense was looking run, and they threw it for a big gain.
Well, when you have a talented running back like this, you always have to account for him. That time, a nice play-action pass opened it up down the field.
Back to pass. The pocket is collapsing. Batted away. Second down for the offense after that incomplete pass. They line up at the 40. They come out with 4 wide receivers. Davis in motion. Looks to pass. Steps up in the pocket. Pass completed. Out of bounds at the 35. Pretty good read on that play to find the open man.
And that's an area where he excels. He works his way through his progressions quickly and doesn't hesitate when he sees a receiver break free in coverage.
They hand it off. They will be short. Gore gets about 4 yards on the play. So they bring out the kicker to tie this game up. A make will most likely mean overtime. A miss, well, that's it. Here's the kick. He had an opportunity there. He just couldn't get it to go.
Oh, boy. This game has been so good throughout. It comes down to the field goal kicker, and he just can't get it done. I'm sure he's absolutely sick, and we've seen really weird things happen in football, but this is almost impossible now.
It just slips out of his hand. So instead of running out the clock, they elect to pass, and I got to say, scratching my head on that.
Well, that makes two of us because the risk of throwing an incompletion or even an interception there far outweighs the benefits of trying to throw that football.
Stay right, stay right. Yeah. Pony.
They get to the QB. Flacco was brought down for the sack. And they'll line this one up with 2 tight ends. Give to the tailback. Dropped behind the line. The defense was ready on that series, and they had all the answers for what the offense tried to do.
And that's a humbling experience for any offense. When you go out there and have those 3-and-out series, you just go back to the sideline a little embarrassed, and the defense, they're upset.
And he's out at about the 33-yard line. And this has been a good one. Our final score is the Ravens 19, the 49ers 16.